So I decide to play some division rivals, and well, this happened. So naturally, after seeing his team, I had to change my underwear, but I still had cautious optimism. Until they scored. But at this point, I'm only behind by one. We can come back, right? Wrong. Defensive errors, goalkeeper errors, and whatever the hell that is, resulted in a shocking performance from not only myself, but every player on the field. Everything I did seemed to fail. Spectacularly. But, ladies and gentlemen, it gets worse. So what do you do after your career's just been ended by a lob? Well, neither of us expected this. And we'd been given a lifeline, hope, light at the end of the tunnel. And then I go and make a ridiculous slide tackle challenge that I didn't have to make, resulting in a yellow card for my best defender, and on top of that, a penalty. I was convinced he would go down the middle. Shows what I know. And so, the depression kicked back in, but it could have been even worse. As you can see here, don't know how that didn't go in. And you can't really blame me for feeling depressed, when the only attack we had resulted in that. Shocking. That somehow wasn't a goal. Got incredibly lucky that it bounced off the post and the rebound was just as awful as all of our attacks. And certainly against the run of play, I managed to get one back. Somewhat undeserved. And through sheer bullshittery, as you can see, we get another shot off, however scuffed it may be. But of course, all good things must come to an end. Right on the brink of half-time, they play a ball across the box, and of all people, Jesse fucking Lingard scores. What a bellend. And so, we enter half-time with our tails tucked between our legs and our pride sufficiently shat on. Can't say I'm surprised. I had once again accepted defeat. This guy was miles better than me, and I knew it, but it seems even the best players take some tips from those below them. And the proof is right there in that shot. Straight out of my rule book. After acting like a twat for a bit, they eventually got the ball and scored. However, not really, because it was offside. So instead of acting like a complete idiot for the rest of the match, I actually decided to try and get forward. Edison must have taken some performance-enhancing pills at half-time, because that save was unbelievable. Another attack, and it hits the bar. It looked promising, but on the topic of promising, I certainly didn't see anything promising about this free kick. I've never been so wrong in my life. I'm not even mad, that goal was amazing. Oh, but believe me, at the time I was very angry. As you can see, I tried to kill one of his players. Shortly following my failure of an attempted assassination, I decided to just take a shot on the edge of the box with Werner, and it went in. I was very surprised, but also happy, because it's nowhere near as embarrassing if you lose by 2 goals instead of 3. That was roughly my thought process. And literally a couple of seconds after that, the Giga Chad Werner himself almost got a second one. But those performance-enhancing pills Edison took came back to save the day again. I want to try and explain what this guy was doing, but I can't for the life of me understand. I don't know if he was panicking or if he was cocky or what the hell was going on, but he lost his damn mind. He went cuckoo. We must have switched souls at half-time because this guy had lost his damn mind. He was making terrible defensive errors, shocking midfield passing decisions, and he couldn't shoot for shit. We had essentially swapped souls. Contrary to what you may have believed, my bloodlust was not stated, so I attempted a double assassination with Timo Werner and Gini Wijnaldum. It unfortunately failed. Once again, he made himself wide open in defence, and Timo Werner's speed capitalised. Unfortunately, it came to naught, or so I thought. We regained the ball really quickly because their passing was just that terrible, and Timo Werner passes to Wijnaldum beautifully. Yes, you heard that right. A penalty. It was at this point that I started to feel different, as if my balls had just grown double the size. So I chipped the bastard. Revenge for earlier. I truly believed now I could salvage a draw from this game. It was back on. Hope had never been so strong. I believed, and I think more importantly, my opponent believed I would score again. And what do you know? I did. And it was a fantastic fucking goal, if I do say so myself. Now the panic really set in. He was panicking like crazy, giving the ball away.
One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
I could not believe what I was seeing. I was so convinced I would lose this game. And somehow, some way, I've made it back. And I'm winning this game. Now, you may have spotted in the bottom left corner. Of course I did ultra defense. Who do you think I am? I'm not going to risk anything. Now, this chump started to pass a little bit better now. All I had to do was hold off for a bit. I thought to myself maybe I could get another one, but it wasn't meant to be. Could have been though, if my touch wasn't so terrible. And that's it, full time. The most insane FIFA match I've ever been a part of.